when I finished university, I realized for every sports job there was 50,000 applicants and one position. The money was weak because everyone wanted to work in sports. So actually,
what do you mean by like a sports job?
So if I wanted to go and be a coach at a rugby club, for example,
Okay.
actually there was so many people applying for those jobs, and most people actually ended up converting to the PGCE and becoming a PE teacher or something, which wasn't something that interested me.
Yeah.
So really, then that's when I started working for a bank. I did qualifications in my spare time, so I had to effectively kind of start from scratch again. But I would work in a call center.
Which bank was this?
This was First Direct in Leeds, and my starting salary there was $9,500 a year, so it wasn't particularly impressive. That's full time. So I wasn't living a big lifestyle at that point, that's for sure.
How did you manage that?
Well, remember, this is the black and white days, Mike. I'm a bit older than you might realize there. But yeah, I mean, I had to live in I shared a house with some of the guys I went to uni with. I just had a box room, which was 30 quid a week plus bills, and I was just sensible. I just didn't waste my money on shit I didn't need and stuff that I could afford to avoid. So I did all the qualifications to become a financial planner in my spare time while I was working, and then worked my way up through the bank. Got a job with another bank, Halifax, as an advisor there. I worked there for a couple of years, and then decided I was going to set up on my own. And that was in September 2007. And interesting timing, because the credit crunch hit in 2008. And so of all the times to set up a financial services business, that was not the easiest time. But in a weird way, it helped, because when I was ringing clients and talking to them about their situation, their other advisors had just run for the hills or sticking their head in the sand. They were embarrassed about how much the valuations had gone down by, and people have much more of a fear of failure than they do have a interest in success in a weird way, or fear of loss, I should say. So they were really open to talking, because we need someone to help us figure out how we minimize our losses, how we get back, to the kind of figures we were at before. And so we picked up a lot of clients. And I started building the business from there, recruiting advisors, building a team, and build that up over the years.
So this what was it? This business?
Wealth management business. So effectively, advising people on their investments and pensions, helping them plan for the retirement or plan to build up lump sums, and also helping them with tax and estate planning as well. So interesting stuff, because you meet people from all different walks of life, people who've sold businesses or people who are looking to invest money as well, and helping them, build a plan around that. This was the days, kind of pre-crypto and everything, where people weren't really talking about investments as much. So, it was, certainly interesting time. And built business there, built up a lot of a big advisor team, and then expanded that to where it is today. And today we look after just short of 3 billion of funds for clients. We've got offices in Hong Kong, Singapore, Dubai, and the UK. And then a small sort of setup in Bermuda and the Caribbean. So it's intriguing stuff, and it certainly helped me understand, when I moved into kind of investing in the gyms and things, the principle of return on capital, risk, understanding the kind of pitfalls around businesses and also the upsides as well.